mic down in front of my face here. I'm gonna try to explain this a little bit more here today, folks. As you can see, I've got the main course setting loose. Everything's loose. Collar's loose, except for the fine adjustment. I gotta change this pilot. I gotta have the 30 caliber because we're doing 30-06. I think that's it right there. Yes. Okay, machine is off and unplugged. There's a switch was working on this unit. As I mentioned last night, I'd have to unplug it to set this anyhow. Now, I've set my, one step I forgot, sorry. That has to be released and all the way forward. Now you set that back all the way. My calipers are already set for 2.484, which is your trim to length. And as you can see, it will not pass through, so we've got to trim it. So we'll put that back in the case into the machine here. I'm going to back that up a little bit more. I maxed right out too. So not sure what's going on with that, but now we're holding that. So we're pretty close with that. Slide that collar forward. And you've already got the machine all the way forward with the lever released here. You just basically just tap that forward until it's close, and then you tighten these screws that I mentioned in the last video. Now you can pull that all the way back. This is still loose. You're going to set that collar right about there. That's my set screw for that one. So you set that one, lock it down. Now your main adjustment is on the larger collar. Remember I mentioned that turns clockwise towards you or turn this towards you, it shortens it. If you turn it that way, then it will lengthen your cut. So you want to shorten that up some. I'll take 0.10 an inch at a time. Now, if you can see it in that on that shaft, there's a light bar right there. That makes a very nice little gauge to go by when you're adjusting the fine adjustment collar. So we go 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you notice I turned that the wrong way. So now I've got to go back 20 because I want to shorten it. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Of course, that's going to turn your screw down under. So you just turn it back up here. Take the Allen wrench, snug it down. I usually make sure both of these screws on this fine and coarse adjustment collars are tight. Because sometimes when you're going through, that might slip and snap out of your hand. If it does, that comes up against that thing, it drives your adjustments out. Now, I don't think you can see it. Let me see if I can blow that up a little bit. Oh, I gotta make a right in here. Use the end of the caliper. There's that gap. That's about 0.10 of an inch right there. So, pull the head back. Start the machine. Put my catcher into place. Now, after we get this thing set for length, you're not going to have to mess with that at all. This is just for setup. So we'll measure this one after a burnishing cut. Okay. Again, get that light just right if I can. You can see that shiny end of that case. Okay, we're real close. 484, and I've got probably another 3 to 4 thousandths to come off. So we'll shut the machine off. Bring that set screw up. I've got my light bar. It shows right along that shaft. Makes a real good reference point. Okay. We'll try 3. That's what I just set that for. 3 thousandths of an inch. Hold that collar in place. Snug that thing up. Plug her in. May or may not have to deburr it. I don't think I'll have to that time. Alright. Should have gone 5, but I'd rather go short than go long and end up with a short case. So we'll do the same thing over again here. This time we'll set it for 2 thousandths. Remember, turning it towards you shortens it. So there's 2. And I'll look at those tick marks while I'm tightening it up to make sure I don't accidentally move it. Okay, I'm going to deburr that this time. There's that. Alright, dress it. See a little bit of lead, a little bit of brass come off it. So we took a little off there to square that up. Okay, now we're super close. I'm going to take about 2 more thousandths of an inch off of that. And we'll cut it again. 1, 2, right there. I go very slow when I get close to the measurement. I don't take a lot off. I know we took a lot off on those 357 Harrods because that was a caliber change, and those casings had to. Oh, still got to go a little bit more. Okay. Going to keep trying that until we get that thing to slide through that caliper. Okay. 2 more thousandths. I'm going to be doing another caliber here today too. I'll probably put that on a separate video. Okay, she just touched it. Just touched it. That's par for the course for 2 thousandths of an inch. Boy, that thing is tight. Wants to go, but she won't quite go. So we're going to go another thousandths of an inch. Maybe 2. Yeah, I'll go 2 thousandths. And that thing should slide right through there. And we'll be in business for the correct trim tool length, 30-06. that wrench out of there. Alright. 2/1000 of an inch. Well, I guess we should have gone 3. No burr. Alright, we'll go 2 more. Like I say, you keep doing it on that same case until, whoops, turned the wrong way. Until you get your length. There we go. Now, get her in. Quite a lot of difference in the sound of that motor too. You're not loading it down very much at all. That's a tough little motor in there, I'll tell you. That thing can really surprise you, the power that thing has got. Boy, that is so close. She's squeaking in there. Not quite enough yet. So, 2 more thousands. Right there, that collar sticks just a little bit. That takes a little bit. Right, one of those spots here on those threads. That should do it. That should do it. Just squeaks through. So there you go. No burrs, good shape. Put it right over here on the APS strip side here. I've got an issue with this thing again this morning, I guess. We'll get to that later. I'm gonna have to take the top of that thing off and get it straight. I will take them right off the trimmer and prime them. Put them right into the container that they're going into. Put that back in there before I lose it. Okay, back to the deal here. Make sure my primer box is good. Yeah, that'll turn a little tight sometimes. Now let's see how much we take off here. This is one that's not been trimmed. Motor change tone. Pull it back, tap it down. Dress it. That nice flat shiny surface slides right through. Perfect. So that machine is now set for 30-06. Where I tumbled these there last night, get them to clean up. A little bit of residue from the trimmer. Oh, it tumbled rather. That thing don't want to stay in place. Okay, same deal. Take it off, clean it. Couple 3 strokes of that. Double check it. Oop, hit the camera. Okay, that didn't quite want to go through there because I forgot to do that dress cut. So we do the dress cut, it goes right through. So that's how you set that up for a cut, for a caliber change, and starting from scratch, setting up this machine. You have to change the shell holder to the appropriate one. They go by the shell holder numbers for RCBS, so that's how you can tell which one to use. Same way with the pilot. You have to go by your caliber, which is 30 caliber. So I got a 30 caliber pilot in there. That's all there is to it. Yes, it's a little bit more complicated. But if you want consistency on a cut, on a trim length, I really feel that this is the way to do it. So take care. Merry Christmas. Hope everybody has a fantastic day. And we're going to continue trimming, getting this this primer set up here, straightened out so that it's working properly. And I'll catch you on the next one. Like, share, and subscribe.